Okay. Hi, this is Ice Blue 33. It is still currently July the 7th, 2025. Okay, so this is the second part of my first video. I am going to reiterate that if you want to hear a full breakdown of the astrology that's going on for the rest of this month, I'm going to tell you to go back and look at my Iran update videos, specifically the second video. I went over as many people that I can in regards to what is coming. But what all you need to know is that pretty much the Republicans are going to be shocked in regards to what's going to happen later on this month, and the Democrats are going to be just angry. Now, it looks just bad, but I'm mostly concerned about Usha Vance and JD Vance because Usha Vance is her chart is the weakest out of all the charts that I have a rotten A plus rating for. So let's see. Let me start. Um, Trump's entire circle needs to be careful. All I know is that they're going to be shocked. Um, Towards the end of the month and early August. So let's see here. It's gonna be a bad time for the Democrats. Um, let's see here. So Usha Vance needs to be extremely careful when traveling. Her chart is basically marked by the sixth house right now. In the sixth house, it rules accidents, and so with transiting Jupiter, conjoining. Well, first of all, transiting Jupiter is going to conjoin Donald Trump's natal Mercury. And Mercury for Donald Trump rules, I believe, his 11th house. And so, upon that being hit by Jupiter, it exposits Donald Trump's Sun, Rahu, and Uranus. And so, it will make Trump. It will bring Trump to the forefront, and it will make him bigger. But the issue is that Usha Vance, her ascendant is Cancer. But not only that, Jupiter rules her sixth house, and so that means that she can have an accident around the time that Jupiter transiting Jupiter conjoins her ascendant, which is going to be on the 18th of July, 2025. Not only that, transiting Saturn, she's in her in K2 Saturn dasha right now, and so transiting Saturn is extremely powerful right now. So it is transiting six houses from her moon. So it's said twice there. Not only that, her natal Saturn is located in her sixth house. Not only that, like I said, transiting Jupiter is going to conjoin her natal ascendant in Cancer, and Cancer is ruled by the moon. So, upon Jupiter hitting the ascendant, the moon is also activated, and her natal moon is debilitated. It's in the sign Scorpio, the moon's natural debilitated sign, and also it's surrounded by malefics. I believe she has K2 Mars. She has a lot of malefics in the same houses as her moon, and on the other houses is Saturn. It's like her moon is surrounded by malefics. So let me see here. What else am I missing? Because I think that was most of it. So yeah, she should be extremely careful when traveling because Jupiter has something to do with traveling. Also, the transiting K2 and transiting K2 and Mars that's going to conjoin in the sky on the 22nd of July. It's in her third house. But not only that, I believe that's not it. I'm looking at transiting Neptune and transiting Saturn. I believe it's transiting her ninth house. It's going to make an aspect to Usha Vance's natal Mercury, I believe, and Mercury rules her 12th house. So it's like accidents and losses for Usher Vance. And so let's see here, what else? Surrounded by malefics, yeah. Careful of accidents, yes. She needs to be careful. She needs to be careful. Now Usher Vance, she needs to be careful from the dates of from July 15th to August 5th. And she needs to be if nothing happens on July the 18th and she survives or whatever, she's be very careful on the 28th of July, because that's when transiting moon will conjoin K2 and Mars in the sky. So let's see here. And also, transiting Uranus is entering Gemini. It entered Gemini today. And pretty much Gemini rules Usher Vance's 12th house. And like I said, her natal Mercury, which naturally rules Gemini, is being aspected by transiting K2 and Saturn. I think they're either making a square to it or something. They're making an aspect to it. All I'm saying is that Usher Vance specifically needs to be extremely careful during the months of July and August, because she is very prone to accidents. There's a lot of more astrologists going on with her, but she needs to be extremely careful. So does Donald Trump and everyone inside of his circle. Something shocking is going to happen to his in his circle. And I said inside of my Iran update or whatever, astrological calendar update, that his entire circle, that means Caroline Leavitt, because she's gonna have a nodal return, I believe. And everybody's having either nodal returns or reverse nodal returns, and like the progressions are showing that something extremely shocking is going to happen, and the transits are showing that it's like a terrorist attack or something extremely bad is about to happen. And that's around July the 22nd, but it can happen before or after it. Because even on August 3rd or whatever, I think Pete Hegseth, he would have a progression to his nodes or something like, or Uranus, one of them. Either way, it pretty much says the same thing. A fated, shocking event. I think it's gonna be Pete Hegseth's progressed moon conjoining his either progressed Uranus or his natal Uranus, and that's absolute shock. Something extremely shocking is about to happen. So all I'm saying is that Usher Vance and JD Vance specifically needs to be extremely careful, but everybody inside of Trump's circle needs to be extremely careful. And I think I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully, I can add this to my current video that I'm making. If not, then it's gonna be part of a part two. And I'll probably add the part that I missed on from the Iranian update or whatever. And like I said in the Iran update, I said that the astrology in regards to Usher Vance, it's making me think about what happened on, I believe, December 4th, 2020. When I think Brian Kemp, he said that he was going to do an audit of the 2020 election ballots or the votes or whatever. And the next, I think like a day later that he said he was going to do that. Brian Kemp's daughter's boyfriend, who I think was Kelly Loeffler's part of her staff or whatever, he ended up having a car explosion or a car accident that happened that killed him. And I'll probably put that video here. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. So all I'm saying is that Trump's circle just needs to be careful. Bye for now.